Okay guys, what I'd like to talk to you about in this video is Lipo safety or battery safety, mainly Lipos, and what I do to try my best to be safe with transporting them and storing them. So there's different types of batteries, different sizes, but I'm going to mainly concentrate about Lipos. First of all, I'll talk about these things here, which are Lipo bags. Brilliant. I think everybody should be putting them in there for transport or for storage. It's not going to save, or possibly might not save other damage. I'd rather have it in here than not. There's a gap at the side so the gases can get out. It's made of different materials, glass reinforced stuff. I don't really know, it's not asbestos but similar type of material, so it's really strong against flames and heat. But I have actually seen them actually melting, but it might contain bits flying off the battery. So I would definitely recommend getting yourself some of them for different sizes. Yeah? One of these you might be able to put all your small batteries in, and I'll just show you what's in these ones. So I carry in these three here 7,000 mAh, a lot of energy stored in there, a lot of energy. I always number my batteries so I know which one. So this is the third. I've only got 3 of these, 1, 2 and 3. So obviously I don't want to keep using 3, I'll cycle them through. So I'll use these Lipo batteries for transport, which is it's safe as you can get, and I'll probably put them in something else which we'll talk about now. So these things are really great. I advise you to get these. Even these little batteries can cause damage, so you be careful how you look after them. Don't throw them around, don't knock them, just be gentle with them and they should be fine. Okay, so that's Lipo bags. Yeah, so just shift these out of the road so we can talk about something else. In fact, I'll put them in there. And I always store these in the fridge, just to keep them cold. Other things we can do, we've got smoke alarms. Yeah. What I do, if I'm doing any charging, so this is the battery charger I use, as you can see there, I think you can see it. This one's the iMax Sky RC. I would advise you getting a quality or something which has got some sort of sensors in so it knows when to switch on, switch off after it's fully charged, and the different types of batteries, not just a normal, or like a car charger. You want something which knows what type of battery it is and I can adjust to it. And they have 2 different ones here. This one's actually a copied one of this, so I tend to just use this one. That's only a spare. And you might want to consider getting yourself a battery block so you can charge more than one battery at a time. So this is got 6 XT60 connectors on, 1 Dean's connector. It's fused, really good. I mean, I've been using this for about 8 months now. Spot on, works perfect. And you've got your balance leads on this side and that side, so you plug one in, balance lead, another one in, balance lead, another one, and so on. And it's all evened out, so if you've got 6 amps, it's all spread out over the batteries. It's not 6 amps each one, because the 6 amps coming through here spread out into 2 batteries, it'd be half that, and so on. So definitely get yourself a good battery charger. So one thing I should mention is never ever leave your battery unattended while you're charging it. Just goes out saying these things can just go bad at any time. So again, there's a lot of energy in these batteries we talked about, and it's all waiting to get out. You know, so when you're charging, say 3 or 4 of these, keep an eye on them. Yeah, keep them out of sunlight, and just be careful. Be careful how you use them as well. Don't drop them, don't dent them. There's no protection there at all. Not like you've got a hard plastic skin on that. These are just soft. You can see the cells through there. So just be careful how you look after them. So what I do while they're on charge, I always have a carbon monoxide detector and a smoke alarm, just where I'm working. Carbon monoxide, because they give off when they burn and go bad, they tend to smoulder for quite a bit sometimes if you're lucky, and then give off quite a bit of gas, so the carbon monoxide might detect that, and then you've got heat and smoke for smoke alarm. So definitely keep these. I would just keep them in there and just put them somewhere near where I'm charging, just above it. I would say that was a must. Yeah, even if you're just in like the next room in the kitchen, because you don't sit there, you're just watching it. You just keep coming back every couple of minutes, checking, see whether nothing's getting hot, nothing's out of place, nothing's puffing. And again, keep a check on how your batteries look. That's how they should look. They shouldn't be puffed when you get them. And that's, if you look after them and don't overcharge them and drain them too much, it should be fine, yeah. Again, I also have a fire extinguisher on hand. This one is powder. CO2 should work as well. Don't use water for obvious reasons. So it's always handy to have one of them. And around the house there's various fire extinguishers. I've got them in the car and so on. Right, so that leads us on to my main storage of my batteries. So I don't never leave them in there. This is a conservator, it's really hot and they'll start to sweat. So mine I was kept in the fridge, and I'd just like to show you what I've just done to make it a bit more safer. Can you see that okay? So this is just one of them tool kits, or a toolbox rather, £15 off Amazon. Nothing in it, it's just, well, when it comes there's nothing in it. As you can see, it's got one handle and one lid. It's metal, and I've drilled some holes in the top for obvious reasons. In a minute I'll show you. I'll lift it up and show you what's inside. So this is where I store all my Lipos, or most of them, and this goes in the fridge. So it keeps at about 3, 4, 5 degrees centigrade. So as I lift it up, you can see that okay. You've got a void in the top of about this much, and I've got some plasterboard which I'll just take out, and there's the Lipos. Yeah, you can see into there okay. I'll use my hat cam, so I'll just tilt it up. See my Lipos in there. So all I've done, I mean there's 2 in there, 2 in there, 2 in there, 1, 1, 1. These are big ones, 5200, 5000, 2200, 2200, 2200, 2200s. All 3 cells. You can get more in there. So what I've done, I've just got some plasterboard, laid the base down, mixed a bit of plaster, wet plaster, stuck it down, and then I just used plaster to finish it off. It's solid, it ain't going to go anywhere. And then I've just drilled some holes in the top, as you can see, to vent. So if one cell goes, and it could be this one, say, all the heat should be contained and it shouldn't transfer to the next cell, yeah, or next block, and it should vent out into this void, which it should go into there and get out into outside. That's the idea. One other thing I've just done as well, if you look in there, I've got these things, just a sandbag, and I'll just tip it so you can see on that camera. I'll just zoom in a bit, if I can hold it. The battery's going to go. So it's just a sandbag there, and if there's a fire, the bag's going to melt, and it's just going to pour all over, hopefully put the fire out. That's just plain sand. And just quickly, because the battery's going to go on the counter, the bags I use is just the bags what come in, prop bags and things like that. What I used to seal it, just before my battery decides to go on me, is I just got one of these. I mean, I've had this before, so I didn't buy it just for that. As you can see, that goes into there. It just seals. Don't need to vacuum it. I bought that for food preparation. prepping, but it just comes in for that as well. So guys, hope you found that useful. Again, this goes in the fridge, in the freezer, sorry. Yes, sorry, just in the normal fridge, not the freezer. About 5 degrees, and it locks down really good. Any comments, leave in the section below. Please like or subscribe. I've got some new videos coming shortly with some FPV kit, 5.8 receiver, and also some goggles, so keep tuned for that. Okay guys, thanks for watching.